As the parents of 8 kids, 2 5-year-olds and 6 16-month-olds, John and Kate Goslin must stick to a very strict daily routine.
Getting my wife's coffee ready in the morning. Everyone's still sleeping, thankfully. My wife needs her coffee, or I pity the people that live here. She doesn't wake up. Usually I just place it there and leave. See you, people. My wife tends to drink more cream than coffee.
John is gone from around 7 a.m. until 7 p.m. For those 12 hours, Kate's on her own.
I get up at 8. I cannot get up any earlier. I'm too tired.
Good morning.
I come upstairs, I empty the dishwasher, I prepare breakfast, then I go get the babies. In the meantime, I send the girls up to entertain them. It gives me about 10 more minutes. And they hop around and dance around and entertain the babies who are still in their cribs. And then I go up, change diapers, bring them downstairs. It's usually at least 8:30 by now. Feed them breakfast. Carry everybody downstairs. I usually immediately go get their clothing, change them, and do their hair. By now, it's probably pushing 10 o'clock. I hang out down there for a little while to play with them in the morning because I feel like I don't see them the rest of the day because I'm busy doing stuff. And they're in their nap. And then by 11 o'clock is the magic hour that I need to start preparing lunch. And then I feed the babies their lunch. And by 12:30, I'm a very happy lady when I'm carrying them upstairs and put them in bed, and they go right to sleep, usually. And then I go get them at 4, but in between that time, I'm running around like a crazy lady doing everything from cleaning or laundry or phone calls or some of both. Sometimes I grab some lunch in there. And I'm just doing everything on my list. That is always and forever more things to do than is crossed off.
It would be impossible for the Goslins' home to be free of chaos, but it is kept to a minimum thanks to Kate's extreme organization.
According to my husband, I go a little overboard in the organizational department a lot of times, but I feel like it's the only way I can survive, knowing a strict schedule, what comes next. I never have to guess. There's no guesswork. Good afternoon!
But sometimes the schedule has to allow for unplanned
Thank you
events.
for saying hi. Hi, Smoochie. Alexa's face. Oh, my lordy-bee. Oh, my child. My daughter needs a bath. Emergency! I've never had this happen to me in my lifetime. Oh, darling. Okay, nobody touch her. I'm going to get the bath water. This is so horrible. I can't... Oh. Oh!
What is it?
Let us get a glimpse of this, shall we?
When Molly was going to pick Alexis up, she saw Alexis's shorts were pooped, her shirt was pooped, and her back was pooped. So yucky. So yucky, I could throw up. That's how much I was going to say it. We should have saved this one for Daddy.
Ew, ew! I'm not the bath giver. Daddy is the bath giver. You're going to be like a new lady. Oh, Alexis, you win the prize.
And no matter how organized they are, and no matter how much they stick to a schedule, there's really no stopping the noise level here.
Our house is so smashed together, it increases the noise volume. I don't know how to fix that problem because obviously this is the house we live in, this is the house we can afford, but we're all smashed together. The noise is deafening, and no, we're not always used to it.
Their overly structured life leaves very little time for John and Kate to be together, even on the weekends.
Currently, I work I'm scheduled every other Saturday, a double shift, which is 6 a.m. to 10 p.m. As a nurse at an outpatient dialysis clinic that's about 2 miles from here. And so I've picked up a normal shift the Saturdays in between due to financial need.
The sad part of me working during the week and so far away is I don't get to see my wife or spend time with her as much as we would like to. We don't even get to eat dinner together.
John might be the only adult around on Saturday, but he does get a fair amount of help from Maddie and Kara.
Something in your mouth?
When Mommy goes to work, she leaves me and Kara a note, and here's what it says. Good morning, Maddie. Please help Daddy today and obey. He will be very busy. Love, Mommy. I'm going to do something. Hello, everybody. Now, can you do this?
Hi, Kara.
Oh, what are you doing? Okay, now can we stop? Put your hands up in the air. Can you clap?
Ready?
Done?
Yeah.
We use at least 30 diapers a day at this point. That's changing 5 times in the morning, before lunch, before dinner, and before bed. A box of wipes a day, I would say, easily. Easily. We still use 2.5 cans of formula a day, and by that I mean the concentrate. So more than 52 ounces a day, I would say.
With 8 growing kids, the list of things the Goslings need to get by just keeps getting longer and longer.
The babies eat 3 to 4 bananas for breakfast, and they eat 5 packets of oatmeal. So we buy the humongous 55 packets of oatmeal at Sam's, and I buy 2 of those at a time. It's the quantities, when you lay it out and look at it, it's like the equivalent of what a really, really hungry, full-grown man would eat at any given meal.
Shopping for a family of 10 means buying in bulk. And whenever this family shows up, the store does their best to give them very special attention.
Hi, Jen. I'll be helping you today. Jen. I'm usually notified as soon as they come in the front door, and I do assist them with their shopping. We usually need 2 to 3 carts to get their shopping accomplished.
When we go there, we're not only buying bulk items, but a lot of times we're buying numerous things. I mean, there's going to come a day real soon when that is our everyday grocery store, for sure.
Are they telling us they're closing?
How much do you think we're up to?
Just spend all night here.
2 enormous shopping carts later, they're finally ready to check out.
Every time we go there, I expect that the total is going to increase, which scares me. But it's our life. Our whole budgeting has changed.
Yeah, our whole life has changed.
Wow.
It's been said that having kids can really change your marriage. And for John and Kate Goslin, their 8 kids have changed quite a few things about them.
She used to have blonde, beautiful blonde, long, curly hair. Mm-hmm. And then we had twins and it got shorter. Then it changed color. I was like, And she's like, you should have checked the roots before you married me. I'm like, yeah, I should have, shouldn't I?
Would you have still married me?
Of course.
That's the right answer. What's the true answer?
The true answer is I only like blondes.
Well, then.
I'm honest. Hey,
Since he's being honest. Well, let's just let John get himself in trouble here.
I like it. I love her body. It's great.
Oh.
Oh, there's my compulsiveness.
Your lying has come back.
I mean, from what I perceived, what was going to happen, like, my thoughts, like, oh, well, there goes her body, you know, I mean, because she was firm, fit, and ready to go after the twins.
But during her pregnancy with the sextuplets, Kate's belly grew to an astonishing size.
During the pregnancy, when I saw her body, oh my goodness, I never knew.
He almost threw up.
And not surprisingly, Kate's body didn't exactly return to normal after delivery.
Now, what now? I want to know now what you think.
She's deflated now, I mean. Seriously, even after the day she delivered, I mean, it went down considerably, but remember there
The jowls of a dog?
jowls of a dog, but after that, people still thought she was pregnant because that's how much.
For a long time.
Yeah, and now it's like going away.
Well, you know,
if I could just take a paper cutter and.
And for those of you who really want to see it, well, let's face it, we all want to see it.
I'm doing this just because I know everybody's curious, and I guess I have to.
Today we're going to the Martha Stewart show in New York City, and in about 45 minutes, 3 limos are supposed to come, so I'm just prepping my stuff before they get here so I could just load them up, and then I'll bring the kids out and load them up. All important. Potty.
Martha Stewart show called. They were doing a baby show, and they wanted to know if we wanted to be a part of it.
With only 12 sets of living sextuplets in the United States, the Goslins have had to get used to a certain amount of media attention.
I just chalked those kind of things up to a life experience for our kids, and so we agreed. It was a free day in New York, and it was getting out of our town for a day, which was fun.
Yeah, I don't know what's next. I'm probably just going to get these up and then stand around until my wife tells me what to do. So that way I don't get in trouble.
But getting all 10 Goslins to New York City for a live television show required a lot of planning ahead.
We've been getting ready for days now. The process of getting everybody out the door that early actually started the night before. We bathed them and put them in an outfit that they could wear to bed, so that when we got them up in the morning, we just changed their diapers and put them straight in the car in that outfit that they wore. Packed everybody's breakfast. I had a bag for each limo.
Yeah, I guess our biggest concern was transportation. They picked us up at 5 in the morning. We loaded 2 babies in each limo. We had my brother-in-law and his wife.
My brother.
So they were great. And they took 2 babies in their limo. So it went as smooth as could be.
But when they arrived 3 hours later, things got a little hectic.
When we got to New York City and we were running a little behind.
It was a lot of stress, but I held a handle on it, unlike sometimes. We did it. You have to get everybody dressed.
With little time to spare, John and Kate had a lot to do before all 10 of them were ready to go on the air.
Think. Where's your washcloth? We quickly figured out a process. We spread a blanket on the floor, which that's all the area we had. Everybody else had to be up on chairs. And Jody and I dressed the babies. John dressed the big girls. My sister-in-law and I dressed the babies and handed them off to my brother, who put shoes on.
And then we had to go to makeup. So I went to makeup first, and I took the girls with me.
To get their hair combed.
And then I waited, and then she came up, and I went back down.
3 minutes alive, folks. 3 minutes.
Job. Can I have you every day?
Sure. Finally, they're all dressed and ready to go, just in time for Martha.
They were looking for an inspirational family, which I thought was kind of funny, because all the moms in the audience were pregnant, and they wanted a mom, I guess, with a lot of kids, so that the moms in the audience could say, if she can do it with 8, I can do it with 1.
For Kate Goslin, her wish.
We talked for a minute, and they played that, A Day in the Life, because, of course, those moms were going to want to see that. 1 diaper at a time. You stinky pooper. Oh. Of course, those moms were going to want to see that. And then they just asked us a few questions, and that was it. It was over.
I think Leah was holding Martha's hand.
Mm-hmm. So she went, ee, and Martha held her hand. But everybody else just kind of sat in their strollers and looked around.
Yeah.
They were very good.
I just had a great day. I don't think the day could have gone any smoother. It just was nice.
See ya.
It was a great experience.